Welcome to the party.
If Tom texts you, wait 4 hours to respond. And if you use an emoji, I will tip punch you.
No!
An emoji?
Oh!
Hey guys, Valentine's Day is around the corner, and what do the movie theaters have for us in store this Valentine's Day? And they gave us How to Be Single. Thank you, Hollywood, for reminding certain people that they are single this holiday season. But this movie star... So this movie stars Dakota Johnson, Rebel Wilson, Leslie Mann, and Alison Brie. And it's a tale about a woman who is played by Dakota Johnson who is, after having a relationship with a guy for 4 years, she basically feels that her life's boring. Her relationship's kind of boring, and she wants to basically go out there and try to be single. Well, sorry, she doesn't want to have a breakup with him, but she wants to take a break from him to try to find herself and see what it is like to be single because she never had that experience herself.
This movie is boring. From like 10 minutes into it, I was already looking at my phone, seeing how much time had passed by. I'm like,
That soon? 10 minutes?
It was boring because like the characters were straight bland. Like you never like the main girl, and they never give you a reason to like her, but you don't hate her either. She's just there, and you're just watching it, and you don't feel no connection to her. Like you don't care if something good happens, or when something bad happens to her. You just don't care about her.
If you watch the trailer of this movie, a lot of the funny parts are in the trailer, and so it's kind of disappointing walking into this movie because with this cast of characters, you kind of expect there to be some witty dialogue and some good laughs. And there are a couple scenes in this movie where you will kind of laugh a little bit, but for the most part, it just seems very flat. The characters aren't very likable, and there's just a lot of problems with this movie, actually. I mean, when I left this movie, I didn't hate watching it, but just with this premise that they had and the cast that they had, I was disappointed that I just didn't get more out of it than what they promised me. Really.
Yeah, like from the trailer, I thought it would be a funny, slightly romantic comedy with like, a good cast. Because I like most of the actors in the movie, but it just like never happened. It was horrible.
The tone of this movie is the tone's not very consistent with this movie. There's a bunch of times in the movie where it's just jokes, and it just does a total 180 on you, and it's just not dark, but like just very sad and depressing for a while, and those become the very sluggish parts. And then all of a sudden we'll just get right back into it, jokes, and then it just falls back into being depressing and sad again. And so it's just not consistent enough. And but the cast did what they could. Rebel Wilson, she plays basically that comic relief, but she basically is the same character that she is in every movie.
She does one-liner after one-liner after one. I'm like, oh my, okay, fine, we get it. You're funny. You're funny. I get it.
No, she does have a couple quick one-liners that kind of make me chuckle a little bit, but I mean, she plays the same type of character every time, and. It's funny because I remember watching Pitch Perfect and a couple of movies that she was in, but she basically plays the same character as her Pitch Perfect character, and there's no difference between both characters that she plays. And actually, it's kind of funny that I said that because there actually is an a cappella scene in this movie, which did kind of remind me of Pitch Perfect. It just happened. Anyway, moving on. Besides her, there's another character that I have a problem with. Her name is Alison Brie, and it's a bummer because the scenes that she's in are pretty funny, but the problem with her is that she's a character that
doesn't add to the story.
She doesn't add to the story. It's really weird. Like, there's a bunch of subplots in this movie. Alison Brie basically plays this character who's at a bar a lot of times, and she just has bad luck with men. That would be a good subplot. The only problem is that she has no connection whatsoever to the main characters. And there's really no reason for her to be there, really. And it's sad because she has some funny lines and some good moments, but...
Yeah, she was, I think, the best part of the whole thing, but she didn't add anything to the story. Now, to be fair, we are guys.
Yes.
So we did bring a girl along with us to watch the movie. She had a completely different view of this movie than we did. She liked it. She thinks most girls would like it. If you want to see it with a girl, go ahead, see it. I think you two might enjoy it together. Guys will fake like they're liking it because the girl likes it. Yeah, I checked out early in the movie. Checked back in a few times to see if it's getting better. It did not get better for me.
So in the end, guys, the script is lazily written. The drama, there's an attempt for a heartfelt moment at the end of the movie, and it works. It actually works a little bit for me. I was kind of touched a little bit, but it wasn't enough to win me over. This movie's not that great.
It does not work. You feel no connection to any of these characters, so whatever happens to them at the end of the movie, you don't care.
That's why I said it would try to get me a little bit. That's why, because these characters aren't really that likable. That's why when they try to go for that emotional moment at the end, it kind of worked a little bit for me, but like I said before, not enough to where I liked it enough. So our recommendation, guys, is to avoid this movie entirely. There's way better choices out there to watch at the movie theaters this weekend. If you don't see Zoolander 2, for sure watch Deadpool. Alright guys, that was our quick review for How to Be Single. We are Critic and Fan, and if you guys like what you saw and want to see more reviews, click below to subscribe.